Today's the day.
Today's the day.
Opening day.
It's so early. The sun is still asleep.
But it looks like something has been stirring all night.
We have barely slept awake.
I meant our dough. I'll heat up the ovens.
I'll uncover the ingredients.
Smell that? Such fresh herbs.
And that chocolate, I can almost taste it. Soft and silky, sweet and savory, crisp and milky, melts in your mouth like butter. Soft and silky, sweet and savory, crisp and milky, causes our mouths to water. Just as the smell of our bread is irresistible, I hope the stories we tell may be for you, like a pastry so warm and tempting that you can't do without. While the whole world was asleep, slowly the dough rose and rose, and while everyone was hungry, my heart was beating like a drum, and my mind was racing away. My spirit high, my thoughts kept turning on and on. I know exactly why. Soft and silky, sweet and savory, crisp and milky, melts in your mouth like butter. Soft and silky, sweet and savory, crisp and milky, causes our mouths to water. Just as the smell of our bread is irresistible, I hope the stories we tell may be for you, like a pastry so warm and tempting that you can't do without.
We are the bakers of Crazy Bread Bakery.
I'm not so sure about that name, though. Who named it?
I did.
As manager of the bakery, I'd like to personally welcome you. We're glad you're here
Yeah,
early,
we don't usually allow visitors.
but we've been preparing for you.
And we're ready now.
Are you excited?
Of course! Aren't you?
I don't know.
I'm nervous.
Let's hurry up. Bakers, grab your ingredients. Not long till opening.
I'm really sorry, but I need some eggs too.
Just as the smell of our bread is irresistible, I hope the stories we tell may be for you, like a pastry so warm and tempting that you can't do without. Crazy bread.
Isn't that too much oil? The Koch's nickname is oily bread. You need to add a generous amount of olive oil, so generous that it seems extravagant. Need some help? First, I'll put the dough in the pan to ferment for the second time.
Well, while we wait, let's tell the visitors why we're here.
Next, I'll cut the ingredients for the toppings. I'm here
To help if you'll let me. Maybe next time. Maybe later.
Do you like bowls full of brown rice? If you do, I think you'd like this bread. It's full of rye and whole wheat and tastes more savory than bread baked with ordinary flour. Campagna. It means countryside in French. The bread that Jean Valjean stole in Les Mis was Campagna. Just an ordinary bread, nothing special. It used to be a major part of the French meal until the advent of the baguette. Then Campagna nearly disappeared. Well, I'm glad it didn't, so I could bake some for you today. In baking class, we all got to choose which bread would be our main baked good. There were so many sweet and fancy breads, yet I chose Campagna. I liked it with his commonplace name. It was simple. I tend to keep things simple. It's my management style.
Bonjour. Ça va? Le paysage pays qui laisse souffler dans mon mémoire, dans les yeux. La taille fait qui brillait, la sec comme l'oreille regardait, assis dans une café, les gouttes de pluie qui tombaient sur la ruelle. Ne pouvant pas oublier j'en avais trop les battus pour aller en jeter dans une orangerie au pain au chocolat. Ce sourire la 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 qui m'a fait oublier tout ceci. Ce pain au chocolat. Oh, I miss my time in Haley so much these days. You know, I had some time there as a student. Every morning, I would wake up to the most wonderful aroma. I would rush downstairs to the little bakery for my pain au chocolat. And I would sip my coffee along the River Seine. Oh, it was so beautiful, so serene, and the likes. Perfect for my social feed. I was popular, an influencer. But then I had to go back home. I don't love it here. But the upside is that I am learning to bake. I'm going to apply to study and make cordon bleu in Paris. I know they'll love me. Just one taste of my pain au chocolat and I'll realize just how special I am. Ne pouvant pas oublier je m'avais tant battu pour aller en jeter dans une orangerie au pain au chocolat. Ce la 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 qui m'a fait souvenir j'oublie ceci. Sans pain au Pain au chocolat is a croissant containing chocolate. But regular croissants are shaped like the crescent moon, while pain au chocolat is shaped like a square. I like that. It's special, different from ordinary croissants. I like special. I was always class president, homecoming queen, sorority queen too. My face was on posters, on banners. I was always a top student. Anyone did better than me or got more attention than me, I would get so angry at night I couldn't sleep. I can't stand Failure. I'm competitive. You know the evil queen from Snow White? You know, the books portray her as a villain, but I understand her. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? One day out of the blue, the mirror who told her she was the most beautiful calls someone else the most beautiful. Who wouldn't be hurt? Who wouldn't be depressed? Right? The mirror was the one who was always supposed to be there for her, right? The mirror was the only one who supported her.
It looks like a snowman, doesn't it? It needs to look like a snowman. That's what makes a brioche. That's what Mom used to say. She was always baking brioche when I was a kid. I loved watching her roll the dough into tiny little balls. I always wanted to help, but Dad, my father, didn't think the kitchen was a place for me. He thought I should be out tossing a football, signing up for soccer league, running for class president. But that wasn't me.
I actually didn't eat a whole lot of pain au chocolat while I was in Haley. It was mostly for the views, for the snaps. Not that I didn't love it. It was so good. But it was a calorie bomb. If I'd eaten it every day, my followers wouldn't have approved.
Want to hear an interesting story about brioche? You probably already know what Marie Antoinette said at the time of the French Revolution.
Let me eat cake!
But it was not cake. It was brioche. Qu'ils mangent de la brioche. I don't speak French. That's all I know. My pronunciation was weird, right? I bet it was. I didn't get good grades in French class. It was hard to stand up and speak in front of others. I hope nobody here is fluent in French.
Oh, du chocolat. My followers hate me being fat. I started to gain a couple pounds in Paley. I didn't even notice at first. Well, you should have seen the comments. First it was about my weight, then my chin, my skin, my clothes, my hair, my not being smart enough. I was the smartest in my school. What did they know? One person would comment, and another, and they would just pile on. They want everything perfect. I don't blame them. Look at them. They all look perfect. If there's any imperfection, well then it would be me.
They sometimes fill up brioche with fruit, custard cream, and chocolate, and sometimes with sausage, cheese, and meat. Fascinating, right? I've tried a lot of things, but I found out that I like brioche without any filling the most. Because brioche is such a perfect bread, I don't need to add anything. I like it just as it is on its own.
Of course. I don't think of myself that way. No, I love myself. I love myself. There are so many self-help books out there. I haven't read one of them. I've always loved myself. Then why am I here?
I can't look at people in the eye. Don't get me wrong, I'm not ignoring you. I'm not just pretend I'm a snowman. When the snow descends in white angelic bands, coats the earth without a sound, then you can make friends out of snow. When you breathe against your fingers, warm your hands, rake the snow and make a mound, then you my snowman. When in the morning he'd see a snowman I built, he'd give me a disdainful look. You stupid boy, you're no son of mine. Boy, I raised you up, fed you, and nurtured you wide. So look at me in the eye. Are you ignoring me? I told you to look at me in the eye when you speak. My snowman melted down right there and then underneath this icy stare, and that is why I hang my head low. I was just a shy, careful kid. Years have passed and I'm baking up brioche. Now I watch the bread rise, praying I won't melt in front of all these harsh strangers' eyes.
Focaccia is an Italian bread, and if it has any difference from pizza, it's that it requires a lot more olive oil. But here's the trick. In order for the bread to absorb it, you have to add in a lot of yeast too. This makes the bread puff up instead of staying flat like a pizza. I didn't want to use yeast to begin with. I thought that it would hurt the bread. I'm sure that I could fix it on my own, so I ended up with lots of flat, hard pizza, not focaccia. I was frustrated, but I was still reluctant to try adding the yeast. I just wanted to give up. But one day, I heard the story of focaccia. In a special world, a girl named Focaccia lives inside her stories. Wrapped in a world of stories, she told herself only she could hear it calling her, that sound of strange and distant music. She knew, everyone could tell, she frightened herself as well, and so she learned to put her heart upon a shelf. One day, yeast knocked on her door. He wanted to help her, but she did not believe him. But yeast did not give up. And Focaccia finally grabbed a hold of his hand, and her body started to swell, and he said, "I told you that you'd hurt me more." But yeast just smiled and said, "Feel your heart. It's not so hard anymore." Focaccia came to gaze in the mirror face to face in a looking glass, scared that the song would soon return inside her head. But she forced herself to gaze upon her own reflection. She saw that she was not unlike her, soft and savory. That's how I came to make focaccia the way that I do now. You may not think that you're too familiar with it, but I guarantee you all have tried focaccia at least once. When you go to the Italian restaurants and they serve you the bread before the meal with balsamic vinegar and olive oil, most of those breads are focaccia. They've always been around, and, well, you just never noticed.
Now, I will ferment the dough. What I like about making bread is there's a time when you have to pause and wait for fermentation. Don't rush and just throw it into the oven. It won't turn out right. Trust me, I've made that mistake. Come to think of it, in my own life, it's as if I wasn't given enough time to ferment. I was placed into the oven far too soon. I was depressed from childhood on. I don't know why. They say maybe it's passed down genetically, but my parents were ordinary. We were just an average family. My father was a businessman. My mother was a pharmacist. Just normal parents and a normal son. I was smart. I dreamed of someday becoming a big executive like Dad, managing a big team of people. I had friends at school. I played in the orchestra. I even won several medals for the swim team. And yet, strangely enough, I couldn't help feeling down. I felt heavy. I started being hard on myself for no reason. My grades started to dip. I started skipping practice. It was hard to concentrate. I would get angry, irritated at others, and then at myself. Eventually, I quit the orchestra. I quit the swim team. I stopped hanging out with my friends. I never dated. And yet, I didn't want to believe anything was wrong. Maybe if I just ignored it. I was 18 when I was first hospitalized. I thought maybe it was just a passing phase in my teenage years. It'll all be fine, right? But when I grew up, sadness visited me continually. And I didn't want to be sad again. So I started placing my dough into the oven way too soon. Every day you wake at a certain time, and you eat your meals at a certain hour, and you go to bed at the time you always do. Any aberration would be a crime, so stay the course with all your power. Think good thoughts, 'cause that's what you must always do. Everything will be fine. Just keep the balance. Do not let depression seep in deeper inside you. Everything will be fine. Just keep the balance. Do not let depression seep in deeper inside you. Don't take any risks, never double dare. Don't turn on sad movies or play sad songs. Don't go falling in love, it'll break you through and through. When you're out and about, then you must take care. Never show your true self before the throne. Even at your worst and your lowest, force a smile. Everything will be fine. Just keep the balance. Do not let depression seep in deeper inside you. Everything will be fine. Just keep the balance. Do not let depression seep in deeper inside you. Must never show sadness. I must be okay always. Must never show sadness. I must be okay always. And then one day, I realized that my life was empty. I thought I could keep my heart safe by trying to never be sad. But I still felt so sadness, which I tried so hard to avoid, rushed back at me all at once and swallowed me whole.
Come to think of it, those chic sunglasses I wore all over Paris. I often wore them just to hide my tears. I'm wearing them in almost all of my posts. Oh, I looked magnifique. I always succeeded. Then why?
I'm not ready to meet new people. My family hates me. I hate me.
What would they all
So why
think
should they hate me too?
if they saw me now? This flawed creation. This sham.
If I don't interact with anyone, I won't get upset. I can just keep my inner peace.
I'm sorry. I don't think I can do this anymore. I'm sorry.
This was all a bad idea. This program, the bakery, what am I doing here?
Yes, I know it's not meant to be. The world outside is not for me. I may not quite adore or maintain a full life.
I feel their icy stares.
No one even cares.
I always want to shy away.
I promise I'll say
That I hate who I am. Yes, I hate it.
still there is nothing I can do. Will I get through tomorrow?
There's a thought I have but can't say out loud. Will I someday be a wanted part of the crowd? But the moment I was making the brioche, I felt that I could be one of them at last, and leave behind the past.
I've been back in the hospital for some time now. So it's been a while since I've seen new people. And the last time I did it didn't go too well. At first it was fine. I was released. Went home. Back to my ordinary life. Started hanging out with friends again. Went back to work. I was a receptionist, if you can believe it. Welcoming people all day, talking to strangers on the phone. Just part-time to get me through college. But then, the news. Another shooting. And this time the gunman just happened to be someone with schizophrenia. Well, you should have seen the exaggerated headlines, the ill-informed comments on the internet.
Let the violent crazies off our streets!
Lock them away forever.
Well, seeing those comments, I got scared. I mean, do people see that way about me too? I wasn't at all like that man. I'm not violent. I've taken the story of the yeast to heart. I've been taking my medications, okay? I've been in treatment. I was all right. Sorry, all of this is making me anxious and so upset and so frozen. I mean, that's why I came back here. God, what if they're afraid of me? My friends, my coworkers, my boss. I mean, the thought of all of this is making me so anxious. What if they're afraid of me? Afraid to accept me? Afraid of the focaccia that I'm baking? Thought I have but can't say out loud. Will I someday be a wanted part of the crowd? But the moment I was baking the focaccia, I felt that I could be one of them at last and leave behind the past.
had to be spoon-fed by a nurse. I would stare at the ceiling, go to bed, wake up, then continue to stare at the ceiling. Time passed this way. I don't want to overcome it. I knew sadness would visit me again, so I just wanted my life to end. And then one day, amidst the days when I couldn't tell dreams from reality, sadness spoke to me.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. How can I be okay?
Do you want me to disappear?
Yes, forever.
That's impossible.
Then what's the point of life? Why should I continue living this depressed life?
Do you remember when you were a speck of dust?
What do you mean?
A great wizard walked across a vast desert and met you, and you said,
Let me turn into anything.
a great wizard said, there is an option to be a human. The point of this life, you will have joy, love, excitement, but also pain, sorrow, disappointment, until you return to a speck of dust again. Would you rather stay now and live as a human for a short period of time? Would you rather stay now or live as a human for a short period of time? Would you rather stay now and live as a human for a short period of time? The rule of this life, you will have joy, love, excitement, but also pain, sorrow, disappointment. Then I will live as you, as myself, until I return to a speck of dust again. You were part of me. What happened to your bread? You do all know we're opening soon. Let's just sell the Campania.
Yeah, we can name the store Campania bread instead of crazy bread.
I think that's a good idea.
It's for the best. Who's gonna eat my bread?
I mean, they'd like what you bake.
No! They'd lump us all together, all of us in our hospital socks, and they wouldn't eat any of our bread.
I mean, they won't be scared of you.
They don't know me!
No one does!
If I were in their shoes, I bet I'd be frightened too. I bet that I'd cringe fearfully at you.
sometimes find there's a monster deep inside of me. It's not their fault for thinking I'm a frightful monster too, 'cause that's how things are. That's just how things are. If I were in their shoes, I doubt the person that I am. If they knew me as I truly am, they would never eat the bread I baked with these two hands.
I baked with these two hands.
Yes, if I walked in their shoes. If I were 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 in their shoes.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Your meds.
Of course I took them.
I just wanted to check.
No need to worry. I understand now that I'm sick.
Yeah. I can tell that your condition has improved. The hardest thing to do is to embrace the fact that you're ill. I've been there too. And remember, you came to the hospital of your own accord. That takes strength.
Now, this will be my last hospitalization. I have a great life ahead of me. Thank you.
In that case, maybe you should go back to the baking room and make more bread, right? And that goes for you too.
I'm out. I give up.
What about you?
I
Who loves some worm like you? What do you deserve? What do you deserve? Nothing! Nothing! You crazy son of a bitch!
I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm alright. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. My heart is beating far too fast, and my palms are getting sweaty, and my breathing's speeding fast. In a moment it will end. Yes, quickly it will cease. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. This too shall.
Let's count backwards. Can you?
30, 29, 28, 27, 26,
Will you count with me?
25,
24, 23, 22, 21. It's okay, it's okay. 19.
This too
It's
shall
okay.
pass. This too shall pass.
16, 15, breathe, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, it's okay. 8, yes, good, good. 7, it's just me. 6, it's just us. 5, good, breathe. 4, 3, 2,
1. Thank you.
In a panic attack, we feel the terror of a stranger coming towards us with a knife. Who wouldn't be afraid? Go on. Everyone will understand and won't find you strange.
Thank you.
Impaley. Whenever I felt worn down and tired of life,
I would visit the Eiffel Tower. At the sound of every hour, the tower lights up, and everyone cries
You're enough.
So unlovable.
You are lovable.
Perfect.
No, you don't need to be
I made
perfect.
mistake after mistake.
Everybody makes
Who
mistakes.
wants me?
We all know you're precious. You truly are. Take some time to relax.
Am I lovable? Even when I hide behind a confident facade, people still love me. Like the way that the Eiffel Tower is beautiful with or without lights. I adore the girl I am.
You know I love you to the core. And I love you for your flaws. I love you all the more. I'm in love with who you are.
Though it's not an easy thing to do.
Love who you are. And I love you.
Excuse me.
You can see me. Why do you keep avoiding
Why are
me?
you still here? I've been taking my medication and I shouldn't still be seeing you. Why can't things just go back to the way they used to be? Like it was? Used to be an ordinary girl, was quite well adjusted, someone they trusted. I was an ordinary girl, but I hated it back then. I was just an ordinary girl, caught up in a love affair. The kind of girl found anywhere, but I hated it back then. And one day, and without a warning, I heard a violin. Can you please just stop? Can you please just stop playing, please? Without my knowing why, there was this music in my ear, songs only I can hear. I see a rainbow crystal clear. I'm still the same girl from then, but I'm not average anymore, and I'll never be again. Be an average girl without music that they can't hear. I could be that girl, and you would disappear. Please leave. Why won't you leave? Please leave me be. Please. I'll be normal once again. You'll see.
I never meant to cause you pain.
Then why are you still here? I've been taking my medications. The treatment is almost over. So why won't you go away?
I wanted to stay with you until the softness in your heart stopped. You are still an ordinary girl. No matter what happens, I'll hold the umbrella for you. Someday we will be okay.
It's ready.
It looks so good.
Oh my God, it smells heavenly.
This smell is why I started baking to begin with. I was going on job interviews, trying to pull my life together, trying to make my father happy. But I screwed them all up, couldn't make eye contact. I don't know who felt more uncomfortable, me or the interviewer. Well, I was down to my last interview, my final chance at succeeding. bombed. I felt awful, hopeless. I was in the train station, wondering what I was going to tell my parents. And then all of a sudden, the aroma of freshly baked bread wafted through the station. There was a little bakery there, you see. And taking in that smell, it's strange, but I felt some happiness.
All the happiest memories I have from Paris have to do with eating a pain au chocolat and drinking a hot coffee. In those moments, I would take in the world with my own eyes instead of my phone.
When the doctor told me to work as manager, I didn't think I could be a manager like my father. The big exec this kid once dreamed of becoming. I'm still Asian. I need help myself. I didn't think I could help you guys out. But then she convinced me that all of this would help us in her rehabilitation. Help to restore our independence, our social skills, our concentration, our self-worth. Want to try the bread?
Piping hot, so soft like silk.
It tastes so good.
All the work we put in brought this bread to life. All the waiting it took to let the dough rise. All the heart that we gave allowed this bread to be. I understand. I finally can see.
All the heart that it took.
All the heart that it took. All the heart that it took.
All the heart that it took.
I smell that sweet scent of newly baked bread. Fresh and warm, I can't help but smile. Seeing you smiling next to me, I'm glad to have you here with me as we open our bakery. The world is ours today, it's paradise that you and I made.
Where are you going? To bake bread?
I think I will too.
I'll heat up the ovens.
I finally can see. It looks like a snowman, doesn't it? It needs to look like a snowman. That's what makes a brioche. Qu'ils mangent de la brioche? I don't speak French. That's the only sentence that I know. If anybody here is fluent in French, please teach me how to say it.
Magnifique. I didn't actually eat a whole lot of pain au chocolat in my time in Paris. I would have eaten it every day, but it's calorie bomb. Had I known I'd end up here, I would have eaten some every day. I would have gained some weight, but who cares? I'm not gonna let the joy of life pass me by. I'm sure my followers definitely would not have approved.
But it doesn't matter.
Why'd you name the bakery Crazy Bread?
like to face people for the first time. They can call us crazy, but so what? It's time we reclaim that word for ourselves. I don't want crazy to just be something scary or embarrassing or shameful. We can use it as an empowering word.
Word as a badge of honor.
If we start to break the stigma, well, maybe others will be more accepting of us too.
Do you think that's too much oil?
Focaccia's nickname is oily bread. You need to add a generous amount of olive oil, so generous it might seem extravagant.
Need some help?
Can you help unfold the dough for me? Next, we'll cut up the ingredients for the toppings.
What's the name of the bread again?
Focaccia!
I knew it all along.
That's why I decided to make focaccia. It's just like me.
Are you nervous about meeting people today?
No. To be honest, a bit. I mean, do you think that they'll like the bread that I bake?
Of course.
All the heart that it took.
All there's left to do now is put the dough in the oven.
All the heart that it took. All the heart that went into making a bread.
You're not coming?
I don't think there's any need.
All the heart that we gave allowed this bread to be.
I understand.
I finally can see.
Time to open up. Are you guys ready?
You know, I think I finally am.
Me too.
Hey, we make a pretty good team, huh? 1,
2, 3, crazy bread!
Soft and silky, sweet and savory, crisp and milky, melts in your mouth like butter. Soft and silky, sweet and savory, crisp and milky, causes our mouths to water. Just as the smell of our bread is irresistible, I hope the stories we tell may be for you. Like a pastry so warm and tempting that you can't do without.
There is a bakery.
a very unique bakery.
A crazy bakery!
Bakers are far from ordinary. Share in our stories and our bread.
It all depends on you. We'll be right here waiting.
While the whole world was asleep.